Students, welcome you all in English lecture. So dear students, let's continue our previous chapter we have already started. So I request you all to kindly get ready with your English textbook, English notebook and carry pen pencil in your hand. I request you all to kindly open your textbook page number 39. Already I have completed the lion pose and now I was supposed to start with Marjar Yasana. So this Marjar Yasana is a very popular cat pose. These two is a simple asana for beginners that stretches the muscle of the abdomen and the back. Marjar Yasana should be part of your morning yoga routine as it will gently stretch your muscles and get rid of any body aches. So this Marjar Yasana or Marjar Yasana, this is also known as cat cow pose or cat pose. So this cat pose is very popular at it is very simple for beginners, and that what helps this cat pose or Marjarasana, it stretches the muscle of the abdomen and the back. So dear students, abdomen means the belly fat. So this Marjarasana, or which is popular known as cat pose, it's very simple for beginners. And what does it do? It stretches the muscle of the belly fat and the back. Marjarasana should be part of your morning yoga routine. So this yoga should be done in the morning routine as it will gently stretch your muscles and get rid of any body ashes. Now just turn your page. Come to page number 40. On page number 40, you will see the steps which are given here for the cat pose or Marjarasana. Steps: start on your hands and knees so that your back is raised in a tabletop position. Second, make sure that your knees are positioned directly below your hips. Your waist, below elbows and shoulders should be in line in perpendicular to the floor. So it's given here the steps which are given, that start on your hands. You need to start this pose on your hands and knees. On page number 39, one image is given, in that it is shown, the pose is given. So that your back is raised in a tabletop position. The back is raised in a tabletop position. Make sure that your knees are positioned directly below your hips. Your wrist, elbows and shoulders should be in line. Your wrist, shoulders should be in line in perpendicular to the floor. Third one, create your head in a neutral position with your eyes looking at the floor. So while doing this pose, you need to center your head in neutral position, eyes looking at the floor. As you exhale smoothly, arch your spine upward towards the ceiling, making sure to keep your shoulders and knees in position. Fifth is given, release your head towards the floor, but don't force your chin to your chest. Inhale and come back to the neutral tabletop position on your hands and knees. To start with, you can repeat the process 6 times. So the steps which are given, you need to follow. Always you need to follow the yoga according to the steps. If you will not follow according to the steps, as per the steps, the pose or the impact will go wrong. And it can cause any injuries to you. It can cause any harm to you. So it's better to follow the steps properly while doing the yoga. While doing any exercise, while doing any yoga, it should impact properly on your body. If you will do some steps wrong, if you will do some pose wrong, then it will impact in a harmful manner or in dangerous manner. Now the next is Garudasana or the eagle pose. Garud means eagle. So the Garudasana or the eagle pose enhances your body ability to balance itself. It also strengthens the leg muscles and improves the flexibility of the joints by loosening the joint muscles. So this Garudasana, which is shown, the image is shown here. How does it helps us? Your body ability to balance itself. It enhances our body ability to balance itself, and it strengthens the leg muscle and improves the flexibility of the joints. Most of the women are facing the joint pains. So this pose or this yoga is the best for them. For joints, by loosening the joint muscles. The steps are given here. First, stand straight on the both feet. Raise the right leg and wrap it around the left leg. As you can see in this image which is shown here, you need to stand straight on both feet first and then raise the right leg and wrap it around the left leg. Second step, the right thigh should be over the left thigh and the right feet should touch the calf muscles from behind. Next, similarly, wrap the right hand around the left hand. You need to wrap the right hand around the left hand. For your more information to see how to do the pose, you can check on YouTube. Simply by putting the name Garudasana or the eagle pose, you will get many videos based on that. So you can watch any videos to do this pose, or while doing this pose you can watch these video which are easily available on YouTube. So you need to wrap the right hand around the left hand. Fourth one, now place the palms together to resemble the beak of an eagle. You need to place the palms together to resemble the beak of an eagle, because this name itself tells us the eagle pose. So you need to place the palms together to resemble the beak of an eagle. See, it's shown in the image. Fifth, try to maintain the balance and slowly bend the left leg and lower the body until right toes touch the ground. So fifth point is given. You need to maintain the balance and slowly bend the left leg and lower the body until right toes touch the ground. Sixth, try to remain in this pose for long as you can maintain the balance. So sixth point is you need to remain in this pose for long as you can maintain the balance. Now just turn your page, come back to page number 41. After this asana, relax for some time before you repeat the process. So you need to relax for some time before doing any exercise. So now let's start with the last pose or the last yoga. It's given Ustra Asana or camel pose. It's known as camel pose. It strengthens the back, bones, opens the shoulders, chest and quadriceps. Quadriceps means what? Quadriceps means the large muscle at front of the thigh. That's known as quadriceps or quadriceps. It also boosts mood and energy. This yoga posture adds flexibility and strength to the body and also helps in improving digestion. Steps: first, Kneel on the yoga mat and place your hands on the hips. The image is given here. You can see in the image itself how the camel pose is been done, or the Ustrasana. You need to kneel on the yoga mat and place your hands on the hips. See, in this manner, how it is shown here. You need to kneel on the yoga mat and place your hands on the hips. Your knees should be in line with the shoulders and the sole of your feet should be facing the ceiling. Third, as you inhale, draw in your tailbone towards the pubis as if being pulled from the navel. Now pubis means a bone of the human body between the base of the spine and the legs. That's known as pubis. Pubis means a bone of the human body between the base of the spine and the legs. Navel, as I have told you all, navel means belly button. So you need to inhale, draw in your tailbone towards the pubis as if being pulled from the navel. Simultaneously arch your back and slide your palm over your feet till the arms are straight. Do not strain or flex your neck but keep it in a neutral position. Sixth, stay in this posture for a couple of breaths. Seventh, breathe out and slowly come back to the initial pose. Withdraw your hands and bring them back to your hips as you straighten up. Note, you may place a cushion below your knees to ease your way into the pose. So students, sometimes the mat is very hard. Am I right? Mat is very hard, so there might be a slight knee pain. So for that purpose, to avoid that, you can use a cushion below your knees to ease your way into the pose. So dear students, the different types of yoga and benefits of yoga are given here. What are the benefits of yoga? Yoga helps a person to attain concentration and focus. It improves flexibility, balance and strength, helps to solve the problems that arise due to daily activities like stiffness, back pain, etc. So yoga makes one feel physically vibrant and mentally sharp. So you need to practice yoga in your day-to-day life. So the summary of the lesson aptly shows us how we can do yoga imitating animals and reptiles. It tells us the benefits and ways one can remain fit and healthy. So you need to practice the yoga in your day-to-day life to improve your flexibility, your strength and your freshness. Okay, you become very active. Your stiffness, if you are having stiffness and back pain, it will disappear, it will vanish in few days if you practice yoga regularly. So dear students, I hope you have understood this chapter very beautifully and very well. Now I am sending you off the question answers and the meanings through WhatsApp. Kindly note down in your English notebook in neat and clean handwriting. We'll see you in the next lecture. Till that, stay connected, stay safe.